Basil's Beezles.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da.
Fuck!
Oh,
Whoa.
Whoa.
Down, please.
First floor dungeon.
All right, run your show. I gotta go to the supermarket to get something.
Okay, but then come back in case
Yeah,
any
I'll be
guests
back.
want to come on.
I'll be back.
Run it from the supermarket.
All right, I'll be back.
You know what time it is, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Easy time. Easy time is any time. You're all invited, one and all. Welcome to the dungeon, where we are about everything and nothing in particular. We all have a good idea and we express ourselves. We express ourselves, Your Honor. We talk shit and we talk the truth. It's all in good humor. So, come one, please. Your horse and cart are welcome. Leave them outside Easy's home because you know any time is easy time. Hello, ladies and gents. It's your boy here, Easy, hosting the show. This is the dungeon. Dungeon. If you're here and you don't know what exactly the dungeon is, it's about the people, the choices and the concerns and the opinions of the people, wherever they are from. They are aired on here. And I'm your host, Easy Boy, for the next 2 hours while Luxie's at the supermarket. No, he's not at. Well, yes, he's probably going to the supermarket. At some stage within the 2 hours, Luxie will probably go to the supermarket. But we are here. We are with you, ladies and JB. You broke my heart. Fredo. You calling me Fredo, pal? Get your ass up on here so I can give you a New York smack. Hey, pal. Hey, if you're still there, Luxie, let JB up. I missed you, pal. No, this is an this is a channel where everyone can have an opinion, and it's open, and it's not nasty. We let everyone have a talk. You know, I'm always on here. Big love heart from the JB. You broke my heart, bitch. Here's another $30 to kick easy off. And maybe you were drunk, I don't know. Anywho, the JB's here. Big dog in the house, JB. Your presence is welcome. Is welcome. A super chat would be nice, bitch, right about now. Can we have a super chat, JB? You owe me, bitch. You know I say that with love. You owe me a super chat, bitch. Come on, pal. I like talking like a New Yorker. Come on, pal. Come on, buy me a cup of coffee. Come on, pal. You have a super chat within you, JB, that's got my name written all over it. Give me $30. We'll call it even. We'll call it even, JB. And you know, old Easy talks the truth. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. You screwed me, but you're still my mate. I don't know why, but you're still my mate, Mr. JB. You are. Yeah. You get the humor that is the easy train. And the easy train is here, ladies and gents. 7 in the house. Let's kick that up to 18. Easy's worth more than that. Come on. Come on. Let's get all the boys in. if you're not jumping on now, then I'm gonna shut it down. There's always a threat with my mate Luxy. Get on now or I'm shutting it down. Top deck is more important. Amen, Luxy. A top deck is worth more than easy. Yeah. No, I used to love a bit of the top deck in Australia. Oh, mate. If I was, if I had the what's what's is the word? If I had the craving. Hey, I've been over in Asia 18 years. Give me a break. If I had the craving, for a jockey, then the top deck, number one. Number one. And I actually worked in a storeroom in between the hospital gigs and the university gigs. I actually was a storeman, and we used to store goods for Cadbury's and for for numerous others in the confectionery trade. And mate, in the actual storeroom, there was a lot of empty wrappers. Let me tell you, we only started shitting bricks when the salespeople used to come round to to do the stock takes. Oh, what happened here? What happened here? Well, I think you know what happened there. We fucking ate them. What do you mean, what happened here? He put his hand into one box, this little wimp, in a in a three in a pinstripe suit. He put his hand into this one box. He came up with only wrappers. Yes, my fucking manager was none too impressed. Let me tell you. Oh fuck! I, he said, "What happened?" And I'm looking around the room for a fly to concentrate on, or an ant even, walking up the wall. There was nothing. I said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Yeah, fuck DC. I said, "I'm sorry." What else could I say? I was taught this wretched behavior by an elder store person. Jesus. Oh, mate. I only love to drive forklifts because these bloody truckies, they were fucking jacked up, and if you touch their fucking truck with the forklift, mate, I love to drive the forklift. This was in between the hospitals and the universities, so I was in a storeroom about a year, and it was great. It was really good. But I got another gig at a hospital, and then I was out ski. Tough time. Tough time. Yeah. Oh, they like me enough in the storeroom. Yeah. But that wasn't my calling. So I was out after about a year. But I loved all the you know, all of that stuff. I was only a young pup. I'd only, you know, just a just just a youngster. And it was good exercise also. So, acquired taste. AC3 walked out on ease. No, he didn't. No, he said, I I love you. I love you, Luxie. And ease, but that was in the private chat. You I I guess you had to be there, acquired taste. Anyway, this is a dungeon. It's not about me, it's about you. What would you like to have a chat about? I'm here to to support you, and to 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 nurture your every deviant needs. Come on, JB, get your old ass up here. You know I love you, JB. Get your ass up here. JB, I would like to invite you up here. Explain yourself. No, I'm joking. You don't have to explain. I know you were trying to be uh, the FA, but you were trying to throw your weight around and your cash around. I understand it. It's fine. You're trying to be the LFA, but you know, you know. That's okay. Sir Guzman, you are not. But hey, for $30, anyone can throw ease off. And there's no illusions there. This is the game that we are in. I'm certainly not under. I'm certainly. I am. I am. I'm speechless. I aren't under. I'll. I'll use a bit of the broken English. I aren't under any illusions. This is a live stream. So if another person wants to poot who's ever on here, including me, hey, $30, I'm sure the powers that be will say, it's been great. See you next time, chump. And that's how it works. Oh, well, but no, I can't. No, I'm sorry. I was going to go off on a tangent, but no. Sorry, I pulled myself back. Okay. Continues, Strafe. Who amongst you would like to learn a bit of Vietnamese? If you say, how do you say this? And you keep it sort of, I'm, you know, I'm, I'm not going to swear in Vietnamese, but if you would like to learn, a bit of Vietnamese, hey, hey, I'm your boy. I'm entertaining you. Well, hey, if I'm entertaining you, I'm happy, Dirk. Mate, that's what it's all here for. It's just for entertainment purposes. And if I'm entertaining you, well, I'm happy. Yeah, because that's what we're all here for. Sort of, believe it or not, that's what we're all here for. A little bit of light-hearted entertainment. 17 punters in the house, the easy house, the maggot house. 17 punters. Welcome. Welcome. Whoop. It just went to 18. Holy Jesus. Starstruck. Keep it coming. I'm worth at least 100. I'm joking. Calm down. Calm down. I'm more than happy with 21 punters. Wow. Just relax. It's only 18. But I'm just shit it dropped down. I'm not even looking anymore. Fuck, it's only 11. Fuck. No, I'm not watching. No, really, I'm not. No, there's 15 loyal maggots in the house. I'm happy to have every one of you. And don't be alarmed if I call you a maggot, because I am the head of the maggot army. I am the commandante of the maggot army. And if you're in the maggot army, that means you're a good person. Well, we got to say person because there's a few ladies in the maggot army. So, what is the chat? Don't sell yourself short. You probably can get $32. Yeah, Doug. Yeah. Somehow he managed to remember Vietnamese. Somehow I did after 18 years here. I don't know what happened to me, Sir Premium. El Premino. Yeah, yeah. But I did it. And The show needs guests. The show needs. Where is my Tan? Can you bring yourself on, Tan? I would love to have a talk with you. You've always been my mate. Only we got a bit shirty a couple of weeks ago, but that's okay. You've always been my mate, and I would like to have a talk with you on here. If you're available. I know, look, I know you're a busy Tan, but if you are available, I would like to have a talk with you, Tan, because you've always supported the E's, which I'm, you know, it's a humbling thing when you know, a man such as the Tan would say, well, Easy's a bit of the court sort of Chester, and he means no harm, and he's entertaining, which I agree with that completely. You know, so if you're about there, which I know you don't like to hop on a lot of live streams, and why, why, why would you do it? But yep, you're still my mate, Mr. Tan. Tan the man. Tan the man's good. Yeah. He's always been he's like an umbrella. If you're under the umbrella, you're okay. And I know I'm under the umbrella because he always looks after me. And I really appreciate it. And he knows that. And if you're watching, I know that you know I appreciate it. I I I understand. If in life you're under the umbrella of a man like Mr. Tanzil, you're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Or under the umbrella of a man like, Mr. Oliveira, you're okay. You're doing something right. Maybe they don't agree with everything that you do, but in the general sort of terms, yep, they actually like you and they support you. So that is about the whole sort of live stream thing. Yeah, there's a lot of shit, but there's a few sort of moments that you think, shit, this actually is good. You are accepted, you know, not with everyone, because you can never sort of please everyone. But if you can, you know, if you can and accepted with a few, then that's a lot. In life, that's always, you can never please everyone. You can't. But the people that matter accept you and support you. That's all that you can hope for, because I've been there. In Australia, I'm talking about. If you want, the acceptance of a few, and you have it, then yeah, you're doing good. Oh yeah. And then you get an asshole like pickled, uh, uh, pickled. Oh, ease, you're an old man. Pedo failure. What does that even mean? And I'm an English teacher. What does that mean? Christ, if I saw you outside, I'd splatter you. Fucking idiot. Honestly, pickle, pickle. What does that even mean? Oh, I just love these idiots. And if you walk into a bar, there'd be a wallflower. They wouldn't say, they would not introduce themselves. They would just look at you like a weirdo. They'd be in that back corner of the bar that just stares, because anyone who's ever met me knows I wear my heart on my sleeve. If I don't like you, I'll fucking tell you. Get the hell out. Otherwise, I'm going to carry you out. Pickle, uh, pickle, Peter, Pippa. What does that even mean, you idiot? Oh, ease, you're an old man. Well, I'm under 50. Okay. Well, if you're 18, I guess I'm an old man. Yep. Um, a pedo failure. What does that even mean? Here's the beauty of it. I'm an English teacher, and I don't even understand what is written. Yeah, magnificent, magnificent. Jefferson, you're a maggot. You're a beautiful maggot. You're in the maggot army. You are a leader in the maggot army. You're a leader of men in the maggot army. Exotic. All the men, all of the maggots look up to you. They say, when's it time to fight? And then you look to me. Now I will tell you a story. Is it story time or not? One's in the chat for story time. It's a, it's a, it's a, it's a, it is an Andarian story time up in the Alps of Peru when I was a younger man. A younger man. One for story time in South America. We're going to Peru, bitches. That's where the story is. One's in the chat, bitches. And one's in the chat, army. Lead it up by my right hand, Mr. Marcus. One's in the chat if you want a Peru story. Machu Picchu story. Machu Picchu story. One's in the chat. One's in the chat, maggots, for a Machu Picchu story. Bitches. One's in the chat, maggots and bitches. My maggots know who they are. once in the chat for a Machu Picchu story. Well, you're gay, nuts. Well, you're clearly gay. Because let me tell you something about that. Nuts says you're gay. Are you gay? Are you're gay? Because you know the only men that ask that question, it's the men that are asking questions of themselves. You're probably gay. No man that I know says, are you gay? You're probably thinking about it every night. You're probably gay. And we love gay men, but you're probably gay. You don't ever hear Marcus saying, are you gay? Do you? Eh? Yeah, you don't ever hear the tickle my talk, are you gay? You're probably gay. That's how it works. Oh, nuts. There's a free fucking listen. Usually that's $50 an hour. You got a free listen in a couple of seconds. The men who say, are you gay, are probably gay themselves. That's how it works. Now, is there any other smart ass that has a question about gaiety? I'll answer you. 22 in the chat. Let's hear the ones if you want a Peru story. Peru, Machu Picchu. Or the such a woman, which sounds like sexy woman, but they pronounce it such a woman. But to all us whiteys, it sounds like sexy woman. Easy. The pickled pickle. Easy. You're banned from going Aussie. Well, learn how to type. You were banned to go to Australia. It's not easy. You're banned from going Aussie. No, I'm already Aussie. You hick. Easy. You're banned from going Aussie. No, I was born Aussie, and last time I checked, I'm still Aussie. So learn how to type English. Pickle, pickle. I know who's pickled. I nearly spat into the iPhone then. Pickled. Easy. You're banned from going Aussie. No, I'm already Aussie. What are you? Uh, Look, if you want English lessons, I'm here for you, babe. It's $50 an hour. Fuck me dead. Easy, you're banned from going Aussie. How does it feel, nonce? Well, I guess if I was banned, it wouldn't feel too good. But I am Aussie. So I don't understand what you're asking. I mean, I think it's a very good name, the Pickle Pickle. Easy, you're banned from going Aussie. No, I am Aussie. You should have typed. You were banned to going to Australia. Learn how to type, loser. Fucking cannon fodder. Oh, you don't know what that is? Ask my mate, John Suckerhorn, what the cannon fodder is. Well, he could school you a little bit in the words of English. Yes, I am Aussie, and the last time I checked, I'm still Aussie. So, yeah, well, another loser. Yeah, that'll be $50 an hour. Pickle. Yeah. Yeah, you can send the check to Archieverse. This is all for Arch. You know, I'm on here because I love Arch and I love Lux. There's no hidden agendas here. I'm on here because I enjoy it, which is weird. But yeah, I like to help out Arch, and I like to help out the Archieverse. You know, I don't need any any contracts. If I want, and I talked to and and I talked with the with all of the powers that be. If okay, Easy wants to hop on, okay, and all the super chats are with Arch, my mate, and with the Luxi, and I like to help them. And if that makes me a nonce, go screw yourself. Who cares? Because I'm on here and you're not. So, boop, doesn't really matter. I mean, you can't even type English. Ease company. That's it. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm on here because of Arch. You know? And I like that. Archie is my mate. Archie has a lot of mates. So if I have a couple of hours out of my schedule, who cares? I'm happy. Arch is happy. So yeah, I like to come on here, to have a chat. I've got, I got a lot of mates on here. I mean, they're not always on here, but I've got a lot of support on here. But even without the support, hey, I'll mix it with you guys. No worries at all, because I can certainly sort of do that. DC, I've always enjoyed your humor. I have. No, no, I like your humor. Your humor is my humor. You're a little bit outside of the box. You're a little bit left of center, which I love. How does it feel to be CEO of Retard Island? uh, no, I've always said it. DC, you have the best sense of humor. It's only my opinion, but I love your fucking humor. I'm with you, brother. Ease, how does it feel to be the CEO of Retard Island? Feels great. Cedar. Well, look, I'm just on here to have a gag and just to have a chat with a couple of the boys. Yeah, yeah. And I love the DC. like it, like I'll often start off, and he'll be like, "Fuck," and DC knows. Well, that's what she said. And then he'll go forth with his, you know. But he's got the best sense of humor on here. Yeah, bar none. Oh yeah, yeah. Nev, Neville, Nev. Come on, come on, Nev. Come on, Dubsy. Venetian. Yeah, I love the DC. That is very Melbourne. That is very Melbourne. I think he's in fucking Melbourne. He's in fucking Melbourne. Neville fucking Bartos. I think DC's humour is very Melbourne. Maybe Sydney. But I bet my bottom fucking dollar on Melbourne. Yeah. I think I think I think he's from Melbourne. And Narc. I think also Narc is from Melbourne. Narc is a very Melbourne sort of a bloke. Now, don't ask me, but I know who's Melbourne and who's not. Rockstar Aaron Fletcher. Good morning. Hi, Easy. I'm from Massachusetts. Okay, near the port area. Hello, Aaron. I'm sorry, Aaron Lux is not on here to say hello, but I'm here to say hello to Aaron. And I hope you have an excellent morning, excellent afternoon, or an evening. Hello to Aaron. Where's the guest? That's what this is all about, because everyone's welcome to have a gag, as long as you don't say, oh, you're this and yeah, you're that. As long as it's under the umbrella of the humor, then everything's okay. Good morning, Fairhaven, Massachusetts. There was a good actor, Robin Williams. He was a very good actor. Where the hell did Mr. JB go? Oh, he got scared off. One love hard for ease, then he got scared off. Yeah, I hear you, big boy. Oh, JB, you want to hear this. Let's hear an impersonation. I'm sick of talking like easy. Let's have an impersonation. Christopher Walken. It's Halloween. The kids are knocking on the Christopher's door, and Christopher opens as only Christopher can. And he sounds something just like this. Hi! And the kids are like, trick or treat. And then Chris says, trick or treat? That's a very poignant question, my little costume dudes. Which one of you little jerks would like to know what I got buried under my house? Kids, where you going? That is my Chris Walken. I think it's a grand Chris Walken. I got a Robert. I got a De Niro if you really want to hear it. Marcus one if we do the De Niro thing, or should we hold it back? Marcus one if we do a De Niro, or one if it's a Rob, or three we should hold it back. The call is with Marcus. One, you're giving me Robert. It's a three if we hold it back. I'm still waiting for Marcus. Marcus holds it. Marcus. No, I'm sorry, DC, and I'm 3333333. That's beautiful, baby. But Marcus holds the vote. And Aaron, who's Nikki? Who is Nikki? Aaron, who is Nikki? Oh, well, nuts is a three. Yeah. Well, as this is my dungeon, I can do anything I want. Here is my Robert. This is in this is in a shot, and he goes like this. He goes, so we're sitting here like two regular blokes. You do what you do. I do what I gotta do, but brother, if it's between you and some poor bastard's wife who you're gonna turn into a widow, brother, you are going down. And then Mr. Rob, well, we call him Bob. So, what if I gotta put you down? I won't like it, but I will not hesitate. Then it cuts back to my man, Al. He goes, yeah. Come on, that's a pretty good Robert De Niro. I don't care if you're lefty or you're righty. That's a very good Robert De Niro. Now, let me tell you about a great movie Rob was in. City Hall. He was the mayor. This unfortunate, he was caught in the crossfire. Black kid. He was caught in the cross. And then Al was the city mayor. And he gets up, you know, he's in the church. You should watch this movie, City Hall. And he gets up, the reverend is on his left, and all the choir is there. It's complete. He was not welcome there. And he says this. I was told not to come here today. They told me I was wrong. How can I heed such a warning? A child lays dead, as pure as the driven snow. You can label me a failure until our children can play, people can walk our streets like boulevards. You can label me a failure until that day. I am you, little James. That's my ode to Al, to the big Al. Ella, oink oink. Yeah, it's my little dog. Yeah, she's a poodle, and you know what? A week ago we thought she was going to die because she had the kidney problems and the pancreas. Oh, we've been taking her to the vets every day, so little insight into Easy's life, but yeah, we love Ella. Yeah, she's a miniature poodle, a real man's dog, but I love, I love my dogs. We've got a couple of dogs. I hope she pulls through, but no, well, she's only like a year and a half old. I don't know how she got the kidney problems. She eats the best. The top. Like, I cook special meals for her every day. I don't know how she got the kidney and the pancreas, but let's hope she pulls through, boys. Yeah, because I love me two dogs. You know, I'm like, I'm like the jockey monster. Hard, hard fucking man, but comes to his dogs. Yeah. No, they're great, just saying. They're great. I mean, who who can do Christopher Walken like I can? No one. What do you got a Christopher Walken up your chapped fucking cheeks, have you? Just saying. No, Gramps. I I heard a joke a couple of days ago. So here's the joke. Now for all the haters, just wait, just wait. And for any ladies listening, it's just a joke. So my girlfriend, she said, I would like sort of, I would like to have, the bigger tits. I would like to have sort of the bigger boobs. And I said, well, why don't you take a sheet of toilet paper and rub it between your boobs every day? that might work. She says, well, how would that work? And I said, well, it worked on your ass. Bad joke. I just heard it. I just thought of the dungeon. Exactly when I heard that joke, I thought of the dungeon. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. I'm sure your boobs are fine and your don't start crawling easy. No, that's a joke, ladies and gents. Marcus loves it. Oh, well, we don't know the Grampus. We really don't know. But she's only like a year and a half old, so I hope she's okay. But yep, yeah. But her mum's upset. Of course, I'm upset also. But you know, we do what we can do for Ella, and I, I hope that she'll be okay. Because we got her when she was 8 weeks old, and I, not me, us. We look after him. The missus and me. We look after Ella very good. So oh well. As I said to Mrs. Easy, look, if it happens, then we just have to be, lucky that Ella was with us and that she loved us. Not that I'm saying she's gone, but if it happens, then we have to be happy with Ella's. She, she gave us a lot of, enjoyment. Lux is not a man like me. I give these things away, and there's the people in the chat who say, "Oh, screw Ella. Hope, 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 Ella dies." Lux is not like me, but I like to give a little bit. Yeah, of course I'm upset, but we do the very best we can with Ella, and yeah, she has a good home here. So yeah, let's hope she pulls through. And if she doesn't, then I'm still happy because Ella was a part of our home, for a year and a half. So can't be sad about that. Now let's hear the haters. Oh, I hope Ella dies. Yeah. No, I don't think she did, Mr. Diggler. I don't think she did. I really don't know what happened. She got all the tests, and they said that was the problem, and she gets the best. She gets the pork. She gets the chicken without without any additives, and she gets the best sort of dry food. Well, I should know. I'm meant to be the expert on animals, including dogs. But sometimes, you know, the things happen, and you know, you can't sort of pinpoint on, well, this is it, because it can't, because of the diet. Because I know what was in her diet. It was the best. And the, the doctor who sort of gave her all the jabs said, well, she's going to last it 15 years because he knows what we feed her. You know. And I just hope that they don't need water in the food only when they're puppies, Grampus. She's a year and a half old. When she was a puppy, she got water in her food. But yeah, yeah, that's what happens when you have these cats and these the cats or dogs. Cat peoples are the same. I don't have any cats, but oh well, you know. Well, where am I going to take her? Where am I going to take her, Diggler? Like, I know you hate me, but you don't hate my dog. I I live in Hanoi. We take her to a very good hospital. Um, and if you've been to Hanoi, I don't know if you've been to Hanoi, you would know that they love their dogs and cats. We got some very good vets, and we take her to the top one around here. Which I know you hate me, and that's okay if you want, but you don't hate. I hope you don't hate. You know, Ella. Ella. And I'm sorry, Turkey, if you feel like that, and perhaps I was a bit over the top, but I'm just, I'm just sort of, I wanted to share what's happening in my life, and I know that's not about, what what we what we what we do on the dungeon, but the hell with it. The dungeon is whatever we say it is, and right now I would like to talk about my dog, Ella. That's what the fucking dungeon is. It's a kaleidoscope of the colours and opinions to what anyone has important in their life. That's what the dungeon is. Yeah, as a kid, you used to look through one of the telescopes with all the colours. That's what this is. That is the dungeon. I don't care what anyone says. That is the dungeon. And I know Luxie would agree with me. And I know Tan would agree with me. And right now, I I like to share with you about Ella, my dog. No, they don't eat. They don't eat any dogs. No, they don't eat them anymore. There's a couple of restaurants. That's a very much, the 1980s. Um, those those restaurants that you're talking about, like if you would take sort of Hanoi, well, it's over 5 million people. You could get one or two restaurants that offer that in Hanoi. If you go down to Saigon, there's no restaurants. So you can keep on, with that if you like. I really don't care, but I've lived here 18 years, and yes, when I got here originally, there were numerous restaurants, but 18 years later, there's virtually none. So you can whatever, Dirk. And why? Why? Am I have the charger? Yeah, boys. Yep. What's up, boys? What's happening, boys? Shit. What's happening, boys? Relocated, boys. What's happening, bitches and maggot army? He's back on deck. Times like this, you need a sucker horn. Words of wisdom. Yep. Yep. Times like this, you need a sucker horn. Yep. You know. Oh, well. That's how she lies. We got 10 people watching. I was gone for 2. It's okay, boys. Times like this, you need a sucker horn. And they're John, a sucker horn. Yeah. A wealth of experience with all this shit. Because, let me tell you, um, no, let's wait until the sucker horn appears. The sucker horn will set me straight. If if you are listening, John, I would like your advice on something. I'm going to tell you, blighters. Yeah. Yeah, hang on, boys. I forgot the charger. Hang on. We're back, boys and girls. We're back. Yeah. Yeah, well. Archie, girl. Archie. Oi. Here. Eh. A good girl. A good girl. Sit down. Sit. Sit down. That good girl. Stop scratching. She always scratches. Yeah, she doesn't have any fleas. She just likes to scratch. We are live in the dungeon. Archie girl scratching around. Oh. Archie. Now sit down. Sit. 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 Yeah, you gotta love them, folks. You gotta love them. 11 in the chat. Easy's back. Is the sucker horn in the house? See, this just shows you about the dirt. Oh, don't take her to a Vietnamese vet. I love animals. Well, honestly, you don't know about Hanoi. You come to our vet, you'd be ashamed of yourself, fucking Dirk. Because if you've been to Hanoi, you haven't been for many years. And if you have been, you haven't been to a vet. Never in your life. These are the ignoramuses that like to infiltrate the chat. Ignoramuses that don't know diddly squat. Not diddly squat about a vet here in Hanoi to take care of Ella. What would you know, Dirk? When's the last time you were in Hanoi? And when you were, did you go to a vet? I highly doubt it, son. These are the ignoramuses. This is why a person like Luxie never talks about his life, because you get these ignoramuses that like to sprout off about everything about Asia, when in actual fact they know diddly squat. They maybe visited Asia for 10 days, now they're an expert. Maybe Dirk went to Hanoi for 3 or 4 days. Now he's telling me about the vets. Well, after 18 years, I think I would know about the vet. I mean, wouldn't I? I mean, clearly, after 18 years, I would know about vets. Not Dirk. He's got one of those. the cap's on. I'm a tourist, but he's got that, the Chinese flag in. Oh, follow me. About the vets. Well, I'm just saying, Your Honour. I mean, just say Luxie came to Hanoi. Oh, well, the vets are no good in Hanoi. Well, okay, perhaps I went over to Bangkok, where he's in Thailand. I say, well, the Thai vets are no good. Well, how would I know? I don't live there. So how would Dirk know? Does Dirk live here? No. So shut up. Shut up, idiot. I know because I live here. You? No. You don't live in Hanoi, so shut up. We're still live, wanting to have the guests on. But if there's no chat, or there's no super chats, or there's no guests, well, I guess I don't have a lot to talk about. 9 in the chat. Mr. Darth Diggler. Oh, they don't eat dogs there. Oh. What an ignoramus Darth is. They don't eat dogs there. No, ignoramus, they don't. Would you like to come over here and check, you poxy white cunt? You would probably find they don't. Oh, don't let your skin get burnt, you poxy white cunt. Apart from that, there's the 7 in the chat. Does anyone else have anything to talk about? Oh, well, do they eat the dogs there? No, they don't. Does your mother nurse you to bed every night? Probably not. So shut up, idiot. Unless you've been here to see it, shut up. Waste of time. Oh, uh, uh, uh. Do they still eat eels in England? The jellied eels in England? Ooh, well, don't like that. Shut up, you ignoramus. Shut up. Anyone who's got a professional or an enlightened sense of humour, welcome to join. Oh, jellied eels. Oh, I guess it's as bad as eating a dog. Fuck off, ignoramus. Yes, I should suspect that's all we're going to hear from Dirk the fucking malignerer. No. Yeah, me leg still hurts, doctor. Come over to Asia. They'll eat you alive. What did you have for breakfast? Oh, I had a bit of Dirk. Yeah. I don't know what Jamie ever saw in you. Fucking hell. James, I'm sorry if you're listening, babe, but I don't know whatever you saw in the Dirk the Diggler. Just a loser. He's not our creed, babe. He is not. Well, you're saying, oh, do they still eat the dogs over there? Of course they don't. So shut up. Oh, VC. VC. That's what you sound like. Do they still eat dogs over there? No, they do not. So shut up. You sound like you're racist. You're a racist, Dirk Diggler. How about chipmunks? How about sloths? You sound like you're raceless. You're raceless. Racist. You sound like you're racist, Dirk. Racist. You don't like Asian people. You think they all eat dogs. That's what you sound like. That's what you're coming across. Asian people all eat dogs. You're racist. Are, are you part of the KKK? You don't like the black people either? Well, you sound racist because Asians must eat dog. Well, that's what you're asking about. I said no, but happy face. You're racist. You're racist. That'll shut you up. Hashtag Dirk racist. Me too. Yeah, you're a turd because you think Vietnamese eat dogs. So you're racist. You're an ignoramus, but you're also a racist. Slag. Oh, no emoji? No emoji, slag. Well, wait, don't you? Uh, yeah, you're a racist slag because you think Vietnamese eat dogs. Well, scroll up. You said it, not me. You said it. You're a racist. You're a racist. You're an ignoramus and you're a racist. Oh, that'll shut him up. Hashtag me too. That'll shut you up. Won't it, Hachi? That'll shut him up. He's a racist and he's a turd. Yes, he is. Because all Vietnamese eat the dogs. That's what you said. Oh, how many restaurants are there? Well, how many taxi drivers are lining up for your mum? Boom, boom. I said it. You're a racist. You're a racist. I don't care what you say. I'll tell Jamie you're a racist. You're a racist. How many dog restaurants have they got there? You're a racist. You're a racist. That's what you are. You're a racist. So shut up. You're a racist. No, I don't need a racist. I don't need a racist. Get off. And I'm going to tell Jamie you're a racist. Oh, how many dog restaurants? Oh, do they eat the dog? You're a racist. In the worst case of the word. You're a racist. I don't care what you say. You're racist. I don't need a racist. Get off. Fucking piece of shit. You're a racist. Oh, he's really a good guy. He's a racist piece of shit. Oh, how many dog restaurants do they... You're an ignoramus racist. That's the worst kind. Yeah, you are. Yep, you're a racist. You're a disgrace. If you were Australian, I'd be ashamed of you. You don't hear those words from Slayer, do you? Oh, how many dog restaurants have they got there? You don't hear those words from Slayer, do you? Because he's Australian. He knows. Next to zero. You're a disgrace. I don't care what the JMI says in for your favour. You're a disgrace. What happened, Bert?